Well, good morning, everybody here and everybody at home. Oh, sorry. Yeah, hang on. Try that's better. Good morning, everybody here. Good morning, Sorry, this way. Is that my Sheila? Yes, is that my better side? Okay, fine. Good morning, everybody here, and good morning, everybody at home. And I just can't do it. Do you know what? I wanted to talk to you this morning a little bit about fashion. Okay. And as you can see, Alex last week had a shirt and tie on, and I thought I would do exactly the same. And then it made me think, this whole lockdown thing has caused a change in the way we think about fashion. So I wonder, how many of you go to that kind of Zoom meeting or that Teams meeting and you dress up really smart, and then you think, do you know what, it doesn't really matter what I put underneath down here. And I'm worried that, one day I will do that and I'll go out of my house and oops. And Andy Machin's laughing because I'm sure he's probably led leaders meetings in a shirt and pajama bottoms. And I won't tell you if he's nodding or not over there. I'll leave it to your imagination. But you know what? Fashion has been really challenged in this time of the pandemic and in lockdown. And I was watching something yesterday on BBC Click, if you want to have a look, and it was talking about the latest thing in fashion is now virtual fashion and virtual clothes. And they are starting to sell more and more virtual clothing. Clothing you'll never have in your wardrobe, it'll never be made, you'll just buy it online, and then you can dress yourself online. So when you are spending time in those meetings, other platforms are available, like Microsoft Teams. So thank you, Microsoft. You can actually dress in those virtual clothes and you never have to buy them. The same already happens with things like makeup. So there are various apps where instead of buying a lipstick, you can actually buy virtual lipstick and put it on, okay, to look good on screen. And you never have to buy it. So I wonder what's happening. But, in our culture today, in Western society particularly, we worry so much about what we look like. And I was wondering why. Why is it that we worry about the way we look? Are we worried about what other people think? I think we probably are. Obviously, I am, by the way I'm dressed today. But we're also, we sometimes want to look good because it sometimes makes us feel good. But I was reading the other day, and there's this great bit in the Bible. It's a letter. And there was a man called Paul that was writing to lots of churches, early churches, that were just growing up with kind of new Christians. And he was saying to them, because a lot of them were Jewish people, he was saying, do you know what? You've kind of got it wrong. Because what you're worried about and what you're doing is all the outward things. You're changing the way that you do things. You're worried about the way that you act. And you want people to see you doing it. And he was saying, hang on a minute. Have a look at all those people who are not Jewish, who are not doing those things, but they've accepted Jesus. And actually, before God, that is what makes you right. To accept Jesus into your life, it's not about the way you look. Right, now, of course, being a big follower of fashion myself, I thought I'd bring to you my favorite clothes, okay? And they're in this box down here, actually. And you might think, that's a strange place, keep your clothes. But they are my favorite clothes. Let me show you some. All right, here's the first one. All right, look at that. Beautiful. All right, two-tone, black and grey, a bit rubbery, a bit stretchy. Here's another one. Look at that, bright yellow kind of logo across there. Ooh, rubber bits on the knees, really stretchy. Now that one must look good. That must be a good one. I like that one. Here's another one. Now this one's more for the summer, really. I could see Andy thinking, ooh, I could see myself in one of those. And look, it's got kind of Go Faster red on it. If you look closely, there are two types of rubber on here. A metal zip, always good, though it does corrode. Another logo. That one must be brilliant. Actually, it's not very brilliant. It doesn't keep you very warm. This is the best one. Look at this. But you might be saying, hang on a minute. When I look at this one, It's just dull. Look, it's black. It's all the same all the way over. That one can't be any better than the ones I've just shown you. But actually, it got me thinking a little bit more. All right? And the magic happens inside. So let me turn it inside for you. Now we've got a very different type of suit. And you might notice that certainly we've got different colours. And I could tell you, it's double blind stitch, means the needle only goes halfway through. All the seams are glued. All the seams are taped with stretchy stuff. The legs are covered in one fabric. Aha. But here's the best bit. Right at the top, where all the important parts are, the important organs, like your heart, okay, you've got this lovely, warm, soft fabric. And the investment in this suit, the money that goes into this suit, is all here. It's all about where it matters the most, about keeping you warm. And you see, what really matters is what's inside, not what the outside is like. And it reminds me of a lovely story in the Old Testament. And there was a man called Samuel, and God said to him, go and choose a new king. And so he went, as God had told him, and he went to a man called Jesse. Now, Jesse had loads of sons, and he said to Jesse, bring me your sons. So Jesse brought him the oldest one, the tallest, the strongest, and God said, no, not that one. And he went through all these sons, and all of them were really quite strong and big kind of young men, and God said, it's none of them. And God said, Jesse actually said, well, that's it. Those are all my sons. And Samuel said, it can't be, because God doesn't get things wrong. And Jesse said, well, there is a little one, and he's working out in the field. He'll be smelly, and the sun has been on him, and his skin will be kind of sunburnt. And Samuel said, go and get him. And as soon as he came in, God said, that's the one. But what he did say, and this has always stuck in my mind, he said, man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. Now, we've got a great opportunity, haven't we, during lockdown, because we don't have to worry too much about seeing people and what we wear. We've got this great opportunity to work on what's inside. Now, I understand that a wetsuit isn't for everybody, all right? Although I might think it is. All right? Wetsuits are not for everybody. Virtual fashion is not for everybody. Virtual lipstick is not for me. But one thing that is for everybody is accepting Jesus and having that special relationship with him. And Paul was saying really in that letter to those Jewish people, it's not just about you, it's about everybody. And so during this lockdown and during this period, we can work on what's inside. And we can make sure then that we are working on that relationship with Jesus, because that is for everybody.